Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Mick. Episode 2, Dalek build. I've made a bit of progress. I've got the electrics rigged up inside the chassis. I've not took it for a test drive yet because it's awful weather out there. I don't want to get it wet, so I'll just turn the camera around and I'll show you what I'm up to. Right, a little bit more done. I've got the batteries fitted and all wired up, just temporary for now. That's the controller, so that'll fix inside somewhere. So what I need to do next is I need to get the skirt started. So I've got a piece of wood cut out here, this top piece for the skirt. I'll just lay that down so you can see its shape. There you go. Billy, move. So that's the skirt anyway, the top of the skirt. So that needs to be secured about 700mm above the base plate and slightly backwards. I think from the front point to the front point of the base, it's a distance of 235mm horizontally. So I need to get that piece temporarily fastened up at the correct height where it's going, and then I can look at putting some struts in between the edge of this plate on each section, down at an angle to the bottoms, to the edges of the bottom plate. So that's what I'm going to do next. As soon as I've got it fastened up temporarily, I'll show you what I've done. Before I start doing that, I just want to show what Billy's doing. He's licking it. He's licking all the wood. He's cleaning it. Absolutely crazy. Crazy. Don't know what he's doing that for. Anyhow, I'll get back. Right, it's coming on slightly. I've got the top section just on a temporary wooden frame for now, just to get it into final position. A bit awkward really to do, because this bottom point here is actually 235mm in front of this point this way, so trying to get it to line up perfectly centralised took some doing. So I've just rigged a couple of plumb lines up, just a couple of bits of string with nuts on it, and just to central at the base on each side. I've drawn a line down the middle of this top piece, and I've just lined them all up with that string, so I know now that piece is totally central and where it should be in relation to the base. This will have a big hole cut in it, I think, so I've decided I'll be able to climb in this way rather than have a door at the back. There'll be a bit more room for me to do that. So that's where we're at up to now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a more sturdy frame using 2x2 timber underneath there. Try and keep it to the edges of the top, obviously. So I'll get that done, get it all braced up, and then I can remove that them bits of temporary frame there, and hopefully it should be in its final position, ready for doing some panelling then, I think. So I'll get back to you shortly. Right, here we go. I've got the frame made. It is absolutely solid as well. A couple of bits of 2x2 with some bracing parts at bottom and front. Some struts at the back. They're all bolted through to the frame, fastened top and bottom. So that piece of wood at the top of the skirt, that plywood, I'm going to cut a hole in that now, a big hole, so that I can climb in. I've decided rather than have a door at the back, I'm going to climb in above. So when I build the shoulder and the neck and everything else, it's going to hinge up that way to back, rather than take it all off. I've looked on other videos and people tend to just lift the shoulder and the neck and the dome off, but I'm going to get them all connected up, and I'm going to have them on a hinge with some gas struts. So my next job then is to cut this hole through this top of the skirt piece. I'm going to make a piece of wood to sit in there over the batteries, and then I'm going to connect the electrics up and take it for a test run. Okay, right, I've cut a hole in that top section at the top of the skirt, so that's all ready. That's big enough for me to climb through, I'm sure. I've cut a piece of wood and put it over the top of the battery box. That's fitted in. I'm going to leave that loose so it can be removed. And I've just temporarily wired electrics back in with controller. So that's that. So all that remains now is just take it for a quick test run, and then that should be it for today. I'm going to build some sort of an instrument panel across here to have controller on and buttons and lights and things like that. So that'll be in next episode anyway. So right, I'll get it up front, down drive, and give it a test drive. Right, here we go then. Give it a test drive. Oh, that's nice and comfy. Right then. I'll turn it on. Here we go. Full size one. Full speed. Whee! Right. I'll just back up a bit. Right, that's the end of episode 2. Hope you've enjoyed it. It goes alright actually. So next episode I'll be fitting all the inside out, and then I'll be putting the skirts on. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.